Okay, let's start, Ben, by you talking about what actually got you started up in this business of club fitting.
Uh, well, uh, I work with a lot of golf teachers, golf coaches, and one of the biggest obstacle they face is that uh, a lot of the students, right, when they are told to go and buy a set of club, will always return with misfitted clubs. And after some time, you analyze why, and it's for obvious reason, Yeah, conventional golf equipment seller will want to sell them clubs, most of the time for the wrong reasons. Yeah? Because sometimes it is just maybe an older model, regardless of the shaft type and all that kind of thing. Beginners don't really understand very much. So you sell them the clubs that you want to clear.
That's sad, isn't it?
Well, it's very sad. I've got students coming back telling us, well, if your shot is going right and if you want to have an equipment that plays straight, right, we'll give you the shaft that says S, And it is a very believable...
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. It's a very believable thing for a total beginner, isn't it? Well, S stands for straights, R stands for right, and L stands for left.
And people are gullible enough and they buy it on that basis.
Yeah, and the other sad thing is that a lot of beginner, they go buy clubs for the wrong reason, Wow, that set is on offer, is the cheapest, but they don't realize that at the end of the day, when it's the wrong club, they actually lose more.
So Ben, this business of yours, custom golf, was born out of frustration more than anything else. Would I be correct in that assumption?
Well, to a certain extent, yes, because you see, if the students have the wrong type of equipment, it frustrates the teaching process as well. Yeah. And after a while, if they believe in the instructor, they probably will change a club, and this time the instructor may take a little bit more attention to maybe follow them to the shop to get the right club. Well, a lot of them will form the wrong impression and say, my golf coach or my golf teacher is no good. And some of them might even drop out of golf completely. So I took it upon myself that, we need to do something about helping the golf beginners out. Yeah, so that was how custom golf was born. Yeah.
Now, let's look at how custom golf has been accepted in the marketplace. You are now focusing a great deal on custom fitting using the ping system.
Ping and flight system.
The ping in-flight system. Have you found that this has changed the whole concept towards custom fitting, where historically and traditionally, it used to be the black tape and a lot of guesswork, but now you've got a very precise science to help you in the process of getting a player fitted?
Not exactly very correct. I think the ping traditional fitting system, I call it, as compared to the end flight, already has a history. Devoid of the end flight and technology, it is still a very good system because of the process of data collection over the years. It's still a very good system in itself. The end flight and technology basically, I think, complements that, right? So sometimes, if you have a case where we go the traditional system, and there's some queries, there's some doubt, there's some gray areas, well, technology helps in that aspect. So in that sense, the end flight system helps as a final confirmation process of the traditional fitting system. Yeah, so I would say that the ping traditional fitting system is already very good. All right, whether you use tape or whether you use the impact spray and all that kind of thing. At the end of the day, I think what's most important is that the fitter himself, right, must be passionate enough to be able to use the system for the right reason. Okay. Well, so I do it very differently. I would say from a person who is like doing a job as a fitter. I am out there sincerely trying to investigate a potential customer's problem. Sometimes I'm lucky I can do the process in about half an hour, but sometimes it can take away more than an hour and a half because fitting is not such a straightforward.
It's not a cookie cutter approach.
Absolutely. So it's not such a straightforward thing. There are, of course, high percentage of straightforward cases. The technology comes in to say, well, here you are. It's a confirmation of our fitting assessment. But if you come in to fit very passionately with the intention of helping someone play golf well, then I think the whole ball game changes.
Now, Ben, you come across as a man who's really intense and passionate about what you do, particularly as it relates to fitting, whether it's the conventional way of getting somebody fitted or relying on a more advanced, sophisticated, computer-driven system. With that as background, are you noticing a trend in this region where more and more people are turning to fitting and using fitted clubs to play their game of golf?
Well, I can say yes, and even just based on my location, from the number of people who are coming out of don't know where, we know that they have heard about us. They know that we are very meticulous with our job. We have compliments that says that we are very professional, and that that always make our day, So yes, sure, definitely there's an increasing awareness, and rightly so it should be. Yeah, because that's how golf should be played. Yeah, because all of us are always very unique in our own way. Our physique, our habits.
It's like a tailored suit, isn't it?
Well, absolutely. You
want to look good, go get a properly tailored suit. You want to play a good game of golf, get a set of clubs that's going to do the job for you.
Absolutely. That's what golf should be. Or for that matter, I think if you want to, any game, it should be like that, isn't it?
Let's look ahead. You have obviously laid down a very, very solid foundation for custom golf. What is your vision going forward? Do you see yourself developing into a major force in the area of custom fitting of golf clubs?
That was never primary in our objective. Yeah. Our objective really is very simply, the popularity eventually will be a byproduct of our sincerity.
The word of mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. It's I mean we never started off with the vision wanting to be the number one fitter. But we do.
So what's wrong with that?
Well, that is good, but I think what's more important is that when you when you set up with the mindset and the mission to help somebody play better golf, I think the other part of the problem will take care of itself. It's always like people will say, do you go into you go into business? Do you go into business purely because you want to make money, which is nothing wrong? Or do you want to go and say you want to do the business sincerely, and then the money will come in? So which one do you put first? I'd rather choose to say that the revenue, the money, the profit will take care of itself once we have plenty of happy customer.
People who buy into your concept.
Oh, well, I at the end of the day, I think the consumer gain more when they are able to play better golf. So once the customer's playability, his enjoyment is taken care of, well, I'm sure we don't have to do very much after that, just to make more happier customer.
Asian Golf TV. All golf, all day.